So, where do we find Kuwana-san?
I'm sure the Liumang will lead us to him. Just so happens I've got a brother there named Tesso.
Oh, what?
Now let's get there before Kuwana changes his mind.
Alright, what's good with y'all? Foster Gamer. We in there. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, might need a new headset soon or something. Hopefully that works a little bit better. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh yeah, I'm liking that one. That's the one. We good. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm also probably gonna be drinking tonight too. But oh yeah. So apparently, what's the name back in town? Almost forgot this nigga Kaito got stabbed up.
Great. Let's go.
Bruh. No, trying to get more highlights. Because I already got an idea about, I finally got a decent idea about the outro. Only issue is, I kind of want like a little bit of better highlights. Oh my god, yeah. Nice.
And stay down.
Yeah, but nah, one thing when it comes to like
Keep up.
when it comes to the stuff I do for my intros and outros, I try not to be like too crazy spoilery with shit. Bro. Oh, what the fuck? Why doesn't you ever grab him? I didn't mean to do him like that. Alright, let me just stop doing that. Like, I'm trying so hard to pick up some quick highlights, but I can't. That should be plenty.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, yo, I've been seeing this on Twitter or whatever. Because I follow at a girl in the game. I follow her and shit. So I know she did a post about there was this one comment she got pretty much about like pretty much this one guy saying how he hates that she uses like the weapons and the items in this game and shit. I'm like, yo, just let the person play how they want to play. Like, she doesn't have to play the way y'all want her to play. She's and it's like, yo, why y'all keep assuming that a lot of us gamers are professionals? Ain't none of us professional gamers whatsoever. There we go.
Waste.
That was like the one highlight I was trying to get, because I've done just about every move except that. But yeah. The girl should have been doing that.
Stay down.
But yeah, fam. A lot of us who play were, or at least myself speaking, I'm not a professional gamer either. And you'll notice through this playthrough, was probably different from this one versus Judgment. Is a lot of a lot of mistakes I make throughout this series, as opposed to Judgment. Because y'all gotta remember, I seen like the whole playthrough for Judgment before, so I was able to remember just about everything. But with this particular game, you see like at times there's certain stuff I get wrong because I don't know it. But for the most part, y'all seen I've been on point though.
Yeah, let's go. Just getting good.
God damn. I ain't gonna care, but I don't know why they keep trying to spaz on me like this. Oh wait, I'm right by the store. Store my bar. What was that? For a while, it just looked like niggas started shooting ahead nowhere. I just heard gunshots, fam. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I can keep up.
Oh, cool. So I made here, so I should be able to get a toughness Z.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
You kidding me, bro? It's not that serious. And they walking towards me. Bro, that's really some bitch shit. Cause there was not people around like this before. See if I could just walk around this shit. The fuck?
Hold up, Yakami-san.
Well, that didn't work. Fam, they just like purposely just waiting there. through.
So, you're Yagami Aniki? Tesso-san told me to let you in.
Yagami Aniki?
Will you be coming in?
Oh shit. This means Kawana's back there. Maybe I should prep before going in. Nah, we good.
Sure.
We
let me
good.
pass.
This way, please.
Yeah, I say we got at least 1 or 2 cutscenes before like I'm gonna go get my liquor and shit.
Bro, hey man. Welcome back, friends.
Tesso Aniki? Do I have to call you that?
Take a seat. And you too, buddy.
This'll be fun.
And which of your names should we be using for you now? Kawana? Or do you prefer Kitakata-sensei?
Kitakata's a name that's been all but murdered by society. And in Jincho, I'm just a merry old handyman Kawana-san.
If you ask the cops, you're the murder suspect Kitakata. After killing Sawa-sensei, you fled the scene. At least, that's the story the police top brass are passing down through the ranks. Now, why would they say something like that about you?
Calm down, Yagami. How come you never relax?
So Kawana hired you guys from the start, and you pretended to not know each other in front of me? If that's the case, you really went all out for me.
Didn't I tell you? The Liumang accepts anonymous requests too. Tesso didn't know I was the one who hired him. I suppose there's no point in hiding that now.
That's just how it is. Nothing to get mad over, bro.
You really aren't hiding anything? Did you tell him all you've done?
He's a former high school teacher who's going around killing bullies. Can't be much more to hide than that. Need any more convincing?
Honestly, I'm at a loss. I worked my ass off to get where you are.
And I'm still trying to untangle the mess you've made of it. You've got my student helpers by the throats. So I'm really backed into a corner here.
You mean the graduates from Kurokawa Academy? Like Mamiya-san?
Very good, Sugiura-kun. So how about it? No reason for us to doubt each other's intentions, right? All the secrets are out in the open now.
Fine. Then I'm gonna light up.
You were just over at Komijul, weren't you? RK was looking for me there. The police even lent them a hand.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more confused. I give up. Who in the world could be after me? Who has influence over both RK and the police?
Care to venture a guess?
They'd be the uneducated guesses of a handyman. You got any bright ideas yourself, Master Detective?
I haven't confirmed it for sure yet, but I have a pretty good theory for you.
Oh? Who?
I just heard this from Detective Wanabe. The ones looking for him are... Public
The
Security.
Public Security Division. That's what a detective from Kanagawa PD said. According to them, you're the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's murder. That's why Kanagawa PD was told to lay off RK. Any trace of RK in the footage near Sawa-sensei's place is gone. Likely public security's work. And with that kind of backing, it's understandable why RK is so confident.
Yo, hold up again. Why is public security after Kawana in the first place?
Why? Why indeed? Likely the wishes of a specific individual.
Public security is probably working for Reiko Kusamoto, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
What?
Kawana, you had your students kidnap Shinya Kawai, right? 5 years ago in Kamurocho? Kawai bullied Reiko Kusamoto's son, Mitsuru-kun. That painted a target on his back for you. But before you took Kawai out, You approached Reiko Kusamoto with your revenge offer, didn't you? Ahara told us that. Before taking revenge on a bully, you'd approach the family about it first. Did you make the same offer to Reiko Kusamoto?
What if I did?
She's the vice minister of the Ministry of Health, and she's pretty popular. She's even cleaning up her predecessor's mess. If it were to surface that she agreed to a revenge killing, they'd have yet another massive scandal on their hands. And if you get to go down in cuffs instead of a body bag, that detail may just come out. Before that can happen, Reiko Kusamoto plans to
Have me silenced, and use public security to do it.
Exactly. Except public security can't just go after you, so they subcontracted RK to do the dirty work. That would explain why public security is trying to cover for RK.
I see. Well, the logic starts off soundly enough.
Something wrong with it?
Unfortunately, yes. Something does stick out.
And what's that?
I did, in fact, approach Kusamoto-san 5 years ago about taking revenge on Shinya Kawai. And just as you said, I used Mamiya-kun and the others to kidnap Kawai.
And?
From that point on, Kusamoto-san knew I was directing Mamiya-kun and the others. She'd seen their faces, knew their identities, everything. So, if Kusamoto-san wanted to go after me, Mamiya-kun and the others would be first on the list. But the fact is, public security hasn't laid a finger on them, even now. Which means, Kusamoto-san isn't the one giving them orders.
So if Rico wasn't giving orders to public security, she could have gotten to Kuwana much quicker. Alright, so something's been like low-key trickling in my mind. I'm not gonna cap. Like, this shit has kind of twinkled in my mind for a little bit. Cause I was like, yo, this nigga Isu's been in a coma for 13 years. And if I remember right, medical wise, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical like professional, but I remember hearing something similar to the fact that it's like if you're in a coma for a certain amount of time, the lack of brain activity can destroy the brain and some shit like that. Something along those lines. So 13 whole years of that, like, it's one thing, like, I guess if it was like 5 years or some shit, but a whole 13? Something sus about that shit, bro.
Sure, that makes some sense.
Hey, so sorry if this is off topic, but what was Kusamoto-san doing when Shinya Kawai was killed 5 years back?
She was standing right there with me. Afterwards, she took 3 days of PTO, and that was a first for her.
Why?
Shinya Kawai died at the hands of Kusamoto-san. She drove the knife into his chest personally. She took it slow, making sure he suffered the whole time. Just like Akihiro Ehara, she avenged her son with her own 2 hands. I admire her.
She killed Kawai herself?
The current Vice Minister of Ministry of Health committed murder? That's true. She's had to keep that hidden a long time.
Afterward, she told me she'd never wash the smell of his blood off her hands.
Damn, man.
I was the only one who knew that, by the way. The others have no idea. On that day 5 years ago, I sent them straight home after they brought me Kawai. And I was the only one with Kusamoto-san when she killed him.
This sounds way too crazy to be real.
So what? So never mind on that theory then. Like, bro, you just corrected me off of the fact that your students weren't there. Like, bro, what the like? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so far I've been doing pretty good with this detective shit. It's just they've been going crazy. They've been going crazy with like how they doing. Like, cause that's another thing you got to remember, yo. Yagami is his own person, so because of that, like, Yagami's not me. So because of that, I'll constantly start building up a certain logic for something, but Yagami will have like a different logic to it. But like sometimes we'll arrive at the same answers. Sometimes he'll go like completely left. Like for instance, I knew Mamma Mia was like I knew she was an accomplice, but he didn't know that shit. Like that shit took like almost like over 3 hours for him to realize
Even
that shit.
so, the fact is Kusumoto-san hasn't betrayed me. Besides, I doubt the Vice Minister is powerful enough to order public security around.
Oh, if you only knew.
Then who is giving them their orders?
Well, I'd say your theory's on the right track. I'm sure public security contracted RK. It lines up with what's happened so far. I imagine they're so persistent because they know I can be used against Kusumoto-san.
Either way, whoever's pulling the strings is someone who'll benefit from your capture. So if it isn't Reiko Kusumoto, maybe it's one of her enemies?
An enemy?
Yeah, like someone within the Ministry of Health, or maybe even some kind of political rival. Nothing would be more valuable to them than dirt on Kusumoto, right? They're probably trying to take her down. Or they could threaten and manipulate her as they see fit. Is that why public security's been taking action? If they wanted to take her down, they could have had the police investigate her fair and square.
Whoever is behind RK, public security must be an enemy of Reiko Kusumoto. That seems to be the most logical train of thought. I don't know, bro.
Right. Kusumoto-san can walk away from the Ministry of Health anytime she wants. Plus, she has the public's support, especially with the younger crowds. All just more reasons for her to have enemies.
I read some article about how even the Prime Minister has a hard time with her. Like, she'll get up in his face every time he signs an order. Dumbass loses so many arguments, he practically works for her now.
So the Prime Minister is trying to find some dirt on Reiko Kusumoto?
He's just an example. Weren't you listening when we said Kusumoto-san has lots of enemies in her position?
Hey, don't be a dick.
So whoever's behind this may have been looking for a weakness in Kusumoto-san for a while. They must have got their start after realizing Ehara's case was really about getting revenge on a bully. That puts Ehara and Reiko Kusumoto in the same boat, being that their only sons were bullying victims. And if they discovered that Kawai also vanished 5 years ago.
Regardless, that wouldn't account for the rest of the incidents where a bully ended up dead. You'd know. You're the one going up and down the whole country killing them off, aren't you? Kawai makes number 7.
7? Damn, man.
It wouldn't take much to connect the dots. It'd lead straight to her. Reiko Kusumoto. Then they'd know that she was among the victims who got her revenge.
Yeah. And then, to Ehara's case, the link between him and Kusumoto is clear as day now if you know what you're looking for. That link is Sawa-sensei. It took me a while, but I connected the two cases together myself. It was RK. She never should have even been on their radar. In fact, they traced your name from her. Sawa-sensei knew. She suspected you were involved with the Mikoshiba murder in one way or another, right? You don't care. You see your killing spree on these former bullies like you're doing the country a service. In your eyes, this is vengeance. Actually, no. You'd call it justice, wouldn't you? Except, Sawa-sensei wouldn't have died if it was.
That was never my intent. She shouldn't have died.
No. You don't get to just brush her off like that. Like an afterthought. You had to have known you'd go down for this eventually. And you're fine if all your old students like Yui Mamiya go down with you. By then, why would you look back at your trail of blood? Why would you clean up all your carnage? It's not your problem, right? You move forward with one purpose. Send as many bullies to hell as you can. Beyond that, you don't give a shit what happens. Sawa-sensei died in tears. You didn't see what I saw. The fear she must have felt was still frozen on her face. You, Ihara, Reiko Kusamoto, you're all murderers. And so far, all of you have gotten away with it. So why did Yoko Sawa end up having to pay the price? Tell me, will you even be able to look her in the eye when you die?
I doubt it. That's gonna follow me well into the afterlife. So what now, then? March to the cops and turn myself in?
You should. If you don't do exactly that, no one will know why she had to die, and that'll be the end of her story. Everyone will keep on dancing around her death, even though she was completely innocent. Just like the cops are doing.
Afraid I can't do that.
Yeah, nah, I was just about to say that shit too. He kinda can't do that knowing that the cops are gonna kill him when they get him. Like, I don't know where Yagami was going with that one.
If I turn myself in now, there's only one thing that happens. Public security takes me out. And worse, Reiko Kusamoto would be compromised. And that, I will never allow to happen. Of all the people involved in this, she deserves to walk free. Her revenge was justified.
You think so?
All she did was scrape off the scum of the earth that pushed her only son into an attempted suicide. She didn't sit around crying about a legal miscarriage. She took justice into her own hands. No one has any right to indict her for that. So don't go there. Nobody lays a finger on her.
Okay.
Hey, skinny ginger kid. Looks like this is gonna turn into a little more than a chat.
Good thinking.
Oh wait, I gotta fight this nigga now?
So is your plan to kill me too? Anyone who interferes with your justice, we all get added to your body count, don't we?
The punishment fits the crime. You're just blind. If you can't see that, then you can go to hell! Stay out of my way!
Knew I was gonna have to fight your bitch ass eventually.
Let's go!
Hold that. Bro, you act like I will not do this all day. Man, I think he got the glow. Oh shit, he caught that. He got that. He got that. He got that. I give him props on that. He caught me lacking on that one. You caught me lacking on that one, bro. That's all you.
Stay out of my way!
was finna let you slide, bro, but you doing too much now. What the fuck? I swear, yeah. This man definitely got on what's the name vibes. Yeah, I was like, where my bento set at? Bro, like, how does he keep reversing those? I ain't gonna cap, he good at reversing. Got him. We ain't done yet, bro. Hold that punch.
Bring it up! Come get some!
Where this dude?
Bring it up!
Alright, bet. Since you want to sneak on the, like, since you want to sneak on the dead I give him props. He definitely fighting harder than the last time. I'm just being patient, though. Hold that for me, though. We almost done. We is almost done. Good, Johnny. Shout out to Johnny in the live chat. Yeah, get him out of here. I thought they was gonna do one of those QTEs for a second. I would have just went like, I would have went ham.
How long has this been going now?
I lost track.
Call it?
Nah. They're gonna tire out eventually. Beating the shit out of each other is the way some people communicate.
I can see that.
There we go. Now let's stop him.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Haven't you had enough yet?
What?
You think it's time to give it a rest?
Hell no. Stay out of our way.
You're not looking so hot.
You got lucky I stopped when I did, you know. I had a move lined up with your name on it.
You're the one who got lucky as far as I'm concerned. I was about to kick your ass.
What a fucking mess, guys.
Shit.
Hey, both of you, eat. Your food's getting cold. One of our higher-ups cooked this himself. Look good if there's any left.
Not a problem. This stuff's great.
Delicious! Man, this is the good stuff.
I ain't gonna cap. The one thing you always, like, the one thing niggas always will be scared of is either they barbers or they cooks. Like, you don't play around with either. like they barbers or they favorite cooks, cause they them niggas that will talk the biggest shit too. Alright, let me about to give me something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. There you go. The hurricane. Dude, I can't stop drinking these. I swear. So far as like what game I like better, I don't know. The first one's kind of up there, but then again, like the second one kind of has stuff I like about it too. Got my alcoholic. That's right, I said alcoholic beverage.
So that
Good to
means
go.
Reiko Kusamoto could be being targeted by public security.
Right. It's possible part of the police wants to catch me as leverage against Kusamoto-san on public security orders. But that's only if public security really is behind this. You're the one who said you got that info from a cop.
Well, someone up top's been putting pressure on the investigation. That much is clear. But no matter how you slice it, the fact that you're enemy number one while RK roams free is absurd. Unfortunately, all I got out of that cop was that public security itself is who we're up against.
Public security is Japan's top intelligence agency. If they're after you, there's no escape.
Agreed.
Then I guess now's a good time to make a suggestion.
Huh?
Tell me, who benefits the most from you two fighting? Huh? That'd be public security. The more you drag each other down, the easier they'll be able to get the jump on you. By the time you notice, it's too late. They've got you. And that's exactly what they'd want, right?
Yo, facts. 1000% facts. Yo, this nigga Tesso is a genius, yo.
But What if you two work together? You watch each other's backs and act before RK and public security do. You might even be able to find out who's pulling the strings.
Yeah. For two enemies to join forces, there needs to be an even greater threat to fight.
Sure, I'm on board with that.
Fine, but this is only temporary. Once we finish with public security, I'm gonna make sure you answer for what you've done.
Okay, then where do we start? Should we just storm public security at this point?
No. First, we need to confirm public security is really the enemy we're after.
Right. We'll make our move after that.
We have the element of surprise. They have no idea we're working together.
Then we'll use it to our advantage and outsmart them.
Aw, look at the boys playing nice.
If public security's trying to find some leverage against Kusumoto-san, they'll likely be listening in on her. They're the experts in wiretapping and espionage, after all. We just need a quick confirmation.
How?
We'll just give her a call.
Right here?
Yes. That way, her enemy will trace the call and pinpoint our location. And public security is the only one in Japan who can pull that off, so we'll know right away if it's them.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Wait, hold up! You saying if you call up Reiko Kusumoto, then the bad guys will start pouring in? Can we maybe not do that here?
Actually, that might just work in our favor.
Huh? Bro, why are you talking crazy?
Yagami-san, you sure about getting on bro terms without Kaito-san? Wouldn't that bum him out?
Whoa. This is amazing. What is this?
Good shit, huh? You've got good taste, bro. I knew you of all people would notice the difference.
Kuwana, when was the last time you spoke to Reiko Kusumoto?
5 years ago, on the night she killed Kawai. We arranged it, so we'd never contact each other after that.
So you have her number then?
If it hasn't changed.
What is it then? I have an idea.
What?
We're gonna set a trap to find out if we really are up against public security. If they trace the call and they send people for us, then we know for sure it's them. That's why we're gonna call Reiko Kusumoto using a location that doesn't exist at all.
How's that work?
We'll use 2 phones that can't be traced back to us, and we'll relay your voice. Obviously, you won't be wherever we do this from. Best to do this someplace with no one around. Once we see who they send in, mission accomplished.
Wait, what's happening?
Don't worry, I got it. You'll catch up, Sugiura-kun.
First, we need to know our enemy. I'll have Tsukumo prep us some burner phones.
Which means a truce for the time being?
Only while you're here. Gotta keep things civil for my brother.
Cheers.
Man, Zhao-san's cooking makes even the suckiest situations not suck.
Cheers to that!
Cheers. Oh, cheers. Boy, this hurricane drink is the truth.
Hey, so Tsukumo-kun's already got the phones ready. They're burners that can't be traced back to us.
2 of them, right?
Just like you asked for.
Nicely done, Yokohama 99. You work quick.
Okay, time to go see Tsukumo. Oh, you just gonna... Oh, okay, I was like, he's just gonna stand there? Alright, let's take a taxi. Cause Lord knows I'm not about to be walking this shit again. I'm too lit to give a fuck about what you think. We too gone for you to know what's in this drink. I meant to say in my drink. Or I ain't about to get Rick Ross out here. Y'all niggas be like, yo, Like, what you put in a drink, Foss?
Just the two I've been waiting for. Excellent work, by the way.
Hey, got those burner phones ready?
Of course I do. Who do you think I am?
I still don't fully get what's going on. Yagami-san, what are we gonna do with these?
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kawana on one phone. Let's say this one here. Then we use this other phone to call Reiko Kusamoto. Using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voices will be relayed so they can talk normally.
Oh, okay. And then?
If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto's talking to Kawana, they'll trace the call without actually finding him. And we can see exactly who they send without risk of being seen ourselves.
I think I'm getting it.
Surely you don't intend to do that here, do you? That would put a beacon on us for Kawana-san's enemies.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. We need a place where nobody would raise an eyebrow at an army of public security boys. And it's gotta have a good vantage point.
There's a building under construction not far from here. It's late, so no one should be around that may get involved unintentionally.
Where is it?
It's right near Seiryo High. There's a crane by the river, too. You'll know when you see it.
Okay, you two stay put. I should be able to handle this alone.
You sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagami-shi, even if it isn't much. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kawana-san's pursuers.
That'd be good.
Yeah, because I was about to say, bro, you didn't lack before. You was lucky as hell Kaito and them showed up when they did. This cafe, bro. That's Cafe Brave. Actually, not. You'll probably. I'll make the journey over there. Cause it should be a what's the name by there, right? DC. Pharmacy. Hey, Beastal Ponds is there too. How are we looking on skill points? God damn. Oh yeah, that definitely come in handy. Feeling that. Knock down, doing it. Actually, yeah, get that. Anything for. Wait, did I mark the spot I need to go to on the map? Yep, I did. Just in case, y'all probably noticed my skills like probably diminished. I said diminish. Probably diminished like a little bit. That was because of I was playing Ghost of Tsushima with the homies. So some of the some of the control schemes for that game, especially with the blocking and dodging, are kind of different. Which you probably should get a one on that, huh? Damn, I lost. That's some bullshit. Y'all get the rematch yet? Wow, that sucks. I forgot you can't rematch those. Let's see, that's on. Just making sure. Bro, how is he getting those hits?
waste.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get, like, sometimes they'll get, like, the most bullshit hits. You're kidding me. Bro, like,
Really, guys?
why was he doing so much? Bro, they did not have to do all that. I gotta find a whole nother store to go to. Shit got me like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm type pissed. I go all the way to another store, bro. Like, this was like the... What the f... Bro, they doing the most today. Yo, why they doing the most today, bro? Like, I took 3 days off, bro. You see that? And they tried to make me run into another bunch of enemies. Like, bro, y'all doing the most today. Alright, that's pretty much all I came here for, was just this shit. They said, nah, we're gonna do the most today. Said we gonna do the most today. You see that? They was about to bring more enemies again. They doing the most today.
This must be the construction site Tsukumo was talking about.
This is Tsukumo. Yagamishi, I've confirmed your position.
Yeah. I think I can spot whoever comes close from here. I'm gonna call Kawana on the burner now.
Understood.
Oh yeah, shout out to the 40, that's it, the 46, 56 watching on Nemo TV. Shout out to y'all.
Kawana.
You ready? I'm about to call Reiko Kusamoto. Once you're connected, you take it from there.
It's been 5 years since I last spoke to her.
Yeah. Can't imagine this won't be awkward.
I know.
Oh shit.
Okay, do it.
Reiko Kusamoto.
Yes, hello?
This is Kitakata from Kurakawa Academy.
What?
You'll have to forgive me for this, but the position I'm in required me to reach out to you. I would never have done this otherwise. I should also note, there's a high probability this phone call is being tapped.
I see. Very well, then.
It's been 13 years, Kusamoto-san.
So it has.
Kitakata-sensei. I've read about your accomplishments. To think you'd become a vice minister.
You never really know how things are going to work out.
But that's not true at all, Kusamoto-san. You were always destined to move up in the world. I've got to be honest with you. A woman as virtuous and as capable as you deserves the world and then some.
But how is Mitsuru-kun?
I'm afraid he's still asleep. Nothing's changed.
I see. I wish I had the words.
What is it you wanted?
If you've been watching the news, you probably already heard. I've become a prime suspect for a crime. They think I murdered Yokosawa in her apartment.
I've heard.
Obviously, it wasn't me who killed her, of course. Do you happen to remember Sawa-kun by any chance?
The girl from your class. She was the only one of those students who ever came to visit Mitsuru. But even then, that's been at least 10 years now. I got a letter from her once. She wanted to tell me she'd become a teacher. But I never did reply. And that was the last I'd heard from her.
I see.
So back to my question. What do you want?
I hope you weren't planning to ask me for a favor. I'm afraid the answer would be no.
No, it's not that. It's just... I wanted to let you know that at some point, someone may come to you to ask a few questions about me. I thought I should give you a heads up. I'll make every effort to ensure they won't cause any trouble for you, Kusamoto-san. I'm sorry about this. I'll try to handle it from my side.
So in your opinion, then, do you believe anything related to you could cause me any trouble?
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
We're almost to the signal. Kill the headlights.
2 cars inbound. Looks like we were right on the money. This proves Reiko Kusamoto's phone is compromised. And if there's one organization capable of tracing a call and moving on it, it's gotta be public security on the hunt for Kawana.
Public security is really coming straight to you by car?
No. There's no way they could mobilize their people that quickly. My guess, it's gotta be the prefectural police that they've got in their pocket. Or it's just RK.
I will say it's been great to hear your voice again. But this should be the last time you ever hear from me. I'll try my best.
I understand. Goodbye.
Hey, look! It's a drone! It has a phone attached to it. Shoot it! Shoot it down!
You sure?
Just take it down! Hurry it up! Hey! What the fuck are you aiming at?
I can't hit it! It's too small! Shit!
Damn, dude. How the hell are we supposed to chase down a drone? And where the fuck is this Kawana guy?
Who knows, man? They called us in to catch this shithead, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? It's fucked up. Do we look like spec ops?
Yeah, right. But at least you gotta shoot that thing.
This is my second time, actually. I took a few shots at some kids in a park. I aimed at the ground and sent those little shits running for their lives.
We're done here. Pack it in.
That's 6 punks and only 1 gun between you by my count.
Who the fuck are you?
It was you guys in charge. I'm sure Kawana would have had this whole thing solved a long time ago. Well, then again, I suppose I do have to give you credit for how fast you made it here.
That was my gun, asshole!
Who's the one giving the orders? You may as well just level with me. You guys are RK's bottom rung, right?
It sounds like you must know Kawana. Well, I guess we're not gonna be leaving here empty-handed after all. Come on! We're taking this guy in, boys! Fuck him up!
Bet. Wait, no, not bet. It's like that. Yo, y'all ever see these and like start thinking about like, yo, why the fuck I ain't take lessons when I was a kid? God damn. Hold that for
Who sent you here?
The order came from the head honchos in RK.
You mean Soma?
Not that high up. It was one of the bosses. There's a bunch of them.
What did they tell you to do once you found Kawana?
They just said to catch him. Well, they also made it very clear not to kill him.
Sure, but like show him a guess.
Trigger. We never even heard what our cut was.
Just another useless grunt. Tell me, gentlemen, how would you feel if you found out you were just pawns in public security's game?
We're playing what game now?
I suggest you quit RK while you can. Go tell your buddies, get them out too. Otherwise, they'll keep you in the dark, use you and toss you aside. And then, you'll end up in a ditch there's no crawling out of.
Yes?
Pardon me. You would be Reiko Kusamoto, correct?
Sir, it's a little late for this. And how'd you get in here in the first place? I've expressly forbid having visitors.
Calm now. I'm a coordinator with the National Police Bureau, but I'm sure you're familiar with my Division of Public Security. Bondo is my name, ma'am.
Are you now? Well, I'm afraid coordinator is rather vague.
I have a more public-facing title as well, of course. But I'm trying to be discreet here, so let's not get bogged down with minor details. It's in our best interests. I'm afraid that won't help. I've already seen to that.
What is this?
There's a question I need answered with some urgency, Kusumoto-san. It concerns the disappearance of a certain individual.
Huh.
About 5 years ago, a man vanished off the streets of Kamurocho. I'm sure you'll recognize him. A former classmate of Mitsuru-kun here, Shinya Kawai. I believe there are things you might know. I can say that with some level of certainty, as a matter of fact.
The fuck is going on here?
Lining them up like play these ponies, play these ponies. I'm stepping in harder this year. Watch me as I grab it. Watch me as I we gon' ghost town this Motown with your sound. You like the dust, can't fight with us with your sound. You so don't stop, get it until you know that I heard through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. I heard through the grapevine. Just a
I got him now. I told you, fix my plate right smack, cause they been sleeping. It's time I bring my steak right back. I don't give a fuck about these sucker niggas. They type whack, cause I'm a nigga out of Jersey. Straight like that.